Hey everybody, Austin Cole here. Today I'm going to talk about the top 3 power tools that I believe all homeowners should invest in and have as a part of your home toolkit, even if you don't consider yourself to be a do-it-yourselfer, and even if you don't think that you'll ever do any remodeling projects in and around your home yourself. These 3 tools are so powerful, they can enable you to complete some very complex projects, but they're also so versatile, they have some very simple applications that I think any average individual can take advantage of to make your daily life easier. I love these tools because they're entry level, they're relatively inexpensive, and they're pretty safe to use. So if you've never used power tools before, these 3 power tools would be a great way to get started. I'm going to tell you what the 3 tools are. I'm going to give you an example of a very simple application that any average individual could use it for, and I'm also going to tell you about some of the potential that these tools have if you choose to take advantage of their full capability. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Number 1, I'm sure many people may have guessed it, but it is the cordless, battery-powered drill. Out of all the power tools I own, I probably use my cordless, battery-powered drill the most. And I want to emphasize the fact that it is battery-powered is what makes this tool so versatile and easy to use. You can use this drill with a bit holder like this, so you can use it with screws and fasteners, and you can also use it to drill holes, which leads me to the simple application that anybody might use this for, which would be to drill a hole in a wall in your home so you can mount your TV on the wall and run the cables through the wall to the other side, maybe into a closet or an empty room, to hide the electronics on the other side of the wall. If you do that project, just make sure you're not drilling into any electrical wiring that's in the wall. Down the line, you can get a variety of other attachments for your drill. You can get long paddle attachments, so you can use your drill to stir paint cans and even concrete. You can use it to drill through concrete. And seeing as how this is a rotating motor, you can even use your drill to wind things. Absolutely a must-have tool for any homeowner. Okay, moving on to number 2. This one's a little bigger than the drill. It is the pancake air compressor. I love pancake air compressors. In fact, I like them so much, I actually own 2 of them. One that I keep inside my home for when I'm working on projects and I need to use air tools, and another that I keep out in my barn for when I'm working on my vehicles and my machinery. A super simple application that almost anybody watching this video would use a pancake air compressor for would be to fill up your tires on your vehicle. I can't tell you how convenient it is to have a pancake air compressor in your garage, so when that low tire pressure indicator comes on, you don't have to worry about stopping at the gas station. Just pull right into your garage and top off your tires. Of course, there are a variety of air-powered tools that you can get that go with your air compressor, like air-powered nail guns, air-powered socket wrenches, and rotating tools that are powered by compressed air as well. I would say that out of the 3 tools I'm talking about today, this is the one that probably has the most potential down the line to open up its capabilities with all the different attachments you can get for it. Once you own a pancake air compressor, your abilities as a homeowner really start to open up. And the last power tool I recommend everybody invest in is a battery-powered cordless reciprocating saw. Some people call this a Sawzall. Sawzall is a brand that makes these. But regardless of what you call it, I'm telling you, this is the most versatile saw you can buy. This saw can do the work of a jigsaw, it can do the work of a table saw, it can do the work of a chop saw, it can do the work of a circular skill saw. And again, I really want to emphasize the fact that this is battery powered is what makes it so good. And that leads me into my very simple application that I think anybody can use this tool for, which would be to take it outside and use it to trim your trees. I'm telling you, when I need to trim my trees, this thing is way easier to use than handheld manual loppers. And I know some of you might make the argument, well, you would just use a chainsaw for that. Well, here's the thing, a lot of you don't own chainsaws, and I'll tell you what, I own a chainsaw, and 9 times out of 10, I'm reaching for this to trim my trees instead of a chainsaw, because I don't have to put gas in this. I don't have to get it started up. You just take it outside and start using it. It's awesome. Down the line, you can get all sorts of blades for this thing to cut through a variety of different materials. You can get blades that are designed to cut through wood that has metal in it, like boards that are nailed together. And you can get blades that are designed to cut through metal itself. In fact, I was recently doing a remodel project in my home where I was cutting some steel bars, and instead of using a chop saw with a steel cutting blade on it, I used my battery-powered reciprocating saw with a blade designed to cut through steel. And it was actually faster than using the chop saw with the steel cutting blade on it. This was better. If you're only going to own one powered saw, this would be the saw to get. And additionally, it's a very safe saw to use, as opposed to table saws and chop saws and chainsaws, which are dangerous no matter how experienced you are with using them. It's pretty unlikely that you would hurt yourself when using this. So that's it. Those are the top 3 power tools that I think all homeowners should invest in. And if you've never used power tools before, but you're curious about them, these are the 3 tools that I would recommend investing in right away. You can do 90% of your average projects around your home with just these 3 tools. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Catch you next time.